Hi, welcome in. It's actually 11:59 p.m. a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm just going to, I finally have this book. I ordered this book a while ago and it finally came. And you know how things are just meant for you because of the levels it took to get it, kind of stuff sometimes. It's like that. Anyway, okay, so we're going to talk about Atlantean, the conspiracy, air quote. All right. This is what I feel is, well, all of it's important. I resonate with this. This resonates with me, and it just does. And if it doesn't with you, that's okay. Just move on. All right? But I'm just going to remind you that we do have a president talking about stargates right now. Just saying. Okay. So, the Atlantean conspiracy. Make sure this is up all the way. Okay. I apologize. I don't know why they took the feature out to have my emblem up, but they did, and it is what it is. So this is what you're going to see on the screen. So the fallen angelic Illuminati human anti-Christiatic agenda gained a stronghold on Earth in 25,500 BC when the Nubarian Marduk Anunnaki, hence Anunnaki, Omicron, Draconian seized control of Nibiru and Earth's D4 Universal Solar Gate 4 in the event known as the Luciferian Rebellion. The name Lucifer comes from a hybrid Pleiadian Nubarian Anunnaki race that emerged through combining the density 2 Nubarian Lutean family of the Thoth, Enki, and Zeta Anunnaki lineage with the Satan, which has it's spelled Satan family of the Marduk Anunnaki line. Now, I'm going to take a step aside for a second. If you don't know who Marduk is Tiamat's son. Marduk severed Tiamat to create the heavens and earth, hence the bone around us. She's a dragon. If you don't know that, she's the primordial mother. She's the dragon. Okay, so the Marduk Anunnaki line and the D11 Necromniton beetle reptile fallen seraphim race of Andromeda. Most contemporary the Adromi channels are these: from the hybridization of Pleiadian, Samjazi, Luciferian, Anunnaki, and Marduk, Necromaton, Luciferian, Anunnaki races of Sirius B, Nibiru, and Alpha and Omega Centauri emerged. This collective of Anunnaki races promoting an anti-Christianic dominion agenda became known historically as Luciferians, and were occasionally joined by other Anunnaki and Illuminati human race lines in their quest for the Holy Grail. Yeah, we're going there. The Holy Grail is a term used in the reference to the 12 universal signet stargates of the Universal Templar complex to which the angelic human race holds the sacred commission of Guardian. The Grail quest began long before the angelic humans were seated on Earth. Hi, angelic seeds. And it has been the primary theme of motivation behind all of the forbidden and recorded distorted human history. The Grail quest for Earth's planetary Templar Stargate continued into angelic human 12 tribe seeding 3, following destruction of seeding 1 and 2 via the Grail quest wars and the Anunnaki and Draconian fallen angelic legions. During the 25,500 BC Luciferian rebellion, Anunnaki Luciferians gained partial control over Earth's Templar through a device called the Nubarian Diocid Crystal, the NDC grid, which is still operational today and serves as a key role in the potential outcome of 2000 to 2017. I don't know what the SAC stands for yet, but it says SAC. I'm sure I will come across that. It kind of skipped through some chapters here because I was guided to right here, so I'm just going with it. So in 22,326 BC, the Luciferian Anunnaki races decimated Guardian races attempting to intervene in an event known as the Alani, come on brain, massacre. which took place on the remnants of the Lemurian continent known as Kauai, Hawaii. In 21,900 BC, they collapsed the firmament hydro suspension fields of Lohas, northeast Atlantis, in the Lohas Celtic Druidic freeze out in the attempt to destroy the Magi, angelic human grail kings. In exile there, this event gave us our last major galactical period of 21,900 BC through 14,000 BC. 20,000 BC, they staged their the various sentient invasion of Russia. Okay. And in 10,500 BC, the next phase of Luciferian dominion plan unfolded in an event called the Luciferian Conquest, at which time the Atlantean islands of Nohasa and Brua fell into Anu Melchizedek, Anunnaki, human hybrid, fallen Jehovian, Luciferian, Anunnaki control. Well, there's a mouthful. The anti-Christianic agenda of the Luciferian Anunnaki races. Not all Anunnakis, like I was saying before, are in the Luciferian category. Some run competing dominion agendas. Was formally mandated in the Brua Atlantis in 9,560 BC under the agreement called the Luciferian Covenant. The Luciferian Covenant is part of three competing one world order dominion agendas, collectively referred to as the Atlantis Conspiracy. The Anunnaki races of the Luciferian Covenant orchestrated the Atlantean flood in 9,558 BC in the intentional rewriting of human history. Since this time, Forbidden History reveals a long-term plot within which anti-Christianic agendas of the Atlantean conspiracy emerged after the flood into the present day. The Luciferian Covenant continued after 9,558 BC flood into the 8,900 BC Larsa King Sumerian invasion in 8,400 BC, the Scarab King Egyptian invasion in the 7,500 BC Knights Templar invasion. The infiltration continued with 5,900 BC. Hi, you always come over when I do this. Hi, sweetheart. I'm doing something. I love you too, but come on. Hold on one second. I'm going to pause. Sorry about that. Just give me a second here. My familiar always comes in when I do this stuff because, man, he's my familiar. However, okay, so we're talking about the Knights Templar invasion. And the infiltration continued with 5,900 BC, the Centaurian War, when Cyrus B. Maharaja Blue Human Guardians intervened directly with air raids to prevent Draconian and Luciferian forces from claiming world dominion. This event is partially documented in the ancient Hindu text of the Mahabharata. Probably messed that up, but you can find that for yourself. In 3,650 BC, the Nubarian Luciferian orchestrated the Mayan raids. And in 3,470 BC, the Babel-On massacre was waged, in which the Pleiadian Nubarian legions, the Galactic Federation of Anu Melchizedek, human Illuminati, gained temporary control over the Magi Grail Kings, are of the Covenant Gold Box, which contain the rod and the staff, the Stargate tools, in conjunction with the Nubarian Diostic crystal grid at Stonehenge, England, and the Arc tools were used in Babylon to cause temporary collapse of the Earth's magnetic grids and to set portions of the fire letter sequences in Earth's planetary shields into reverse sequence. Just to remind you, your president is talking about stargates on live TV. They're using this stuff right now. Planetary shield distortions, allegedly, of 3,470 BC, Babylon massacre caused mutation in the human DNA template and shortened human lifespan, blocked higher sensory perception, caused loss of race memory and scrambling of our original language patterns, which are built upon the DNA template fire letter sequencing. Our race has been amnesiac, dying young in babbling on. The rhetorical conflict ever since this historical event was recorded as the Bible Tower of Babel story. Following the Babylon massacre, 3,470 BC, fallen angelic selected chosen ones, a new Melchizedek hybrid descendants for minimal DNA template repair and implantation, through which the Luciferians and competing Jehovah and Anunnakis and draconian legions will begin their progressive infiltration of human, spiritual, and political systems. Throughout the technology of remote channeling conducted through unnatural DNA template implantation, the chosen ones have been progressively fed Anunnaki history and distorted patriarchal war god, spiritual teachings in a strategic and intentional replacement of the angelic human heritage. They are once again channeling to us and visiting today as the dominant force of the New Age and UFO movements. D12 Maharatic sealed channels can create protection from interdimensional manipulation of their natural bio-neurological communication lines. Following their 2668 BC Joseph invasion of Egypt, the Galactic Federation continued their previous alliance with the Anunnaki of the Luciferian Covenant, temporarily stealing the Ark of the Covenant, gold box, and tools in 2024 BC. At this time, they launched an attempt world domination assault called the Dead Sea Conquest, beginning with the Babylonian and Sumerian cities. In these areas of the Dead Sea, the biblical stories of destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah refer to this event that God did not destroy these ancient cities any more than God orchestrated the scrambling for the languages in 3470 BC of Babylon massacre. God is not a fallen angelic ET. If Magi, Grail, King, angelic human races had not retrieved the Ark of the Covenant gold box and tools in 2024 BC, the Jehovah and Luciferian Anunnaki races of the Galactic Federation would dominate the world by now. Since the time of the stage 9558 BC Atlantean flood, human history has been progressive advancement of the Atlantean conspiracy and Luciferian covenant. The Antichristos agendas, the stories of Noah, Abraham, Moses, Hyksos kings, and the three Christs are key pieces in the Atlantean conspiracy drama. At the center of this drama are the Ark of the Covenant gold box, its Stargate tools, and the core objective of the ancient, fallen Illuminati human Grail quest. Competing Jehovah and Anunnaki, Luciferian Anunnaki, and Omicron, Autochron, and Zeta, Draconian, Reptilian, Fallen Angelics, and their Anu Melchizedek Illuminati human hybrid races descended share one objective: dominion of Earth, in order to claim Earth's Hall of Amente stargates. I think this is what's going on now. If the fallen angelic races can gain dominion of Earth's halls of Amente stargates, they intend to use the Amente stargates to destroy Universal Stargate 12 and Density 4. Whoa. Destruction of Universal Stargate 12 would effectively seal off from Density 5 Founder Race Protection 15-dimensional time matrix. The manifest life field would become imprisoned in time for fallen angelic exploitation and dominion, unable to fulfill the natural evolutionary process of ascension. This is the core motivation behind the fallen angelics. Continuing Grail quest prevention of this anti-Christos agenda, which is what is the purpose for which the angelic human race was created 560 million years ago. This goes to the smart cities. This goes to, wow, this is totally connected right now with Elon and this technology, like right now, that this is absolutely connected. To accomplish their objective of claiming Earth and the Amenti stargates, fallen angelics need to possess the Ark of the Covenant, gold box, and stargate tools. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Trump had it at Mar-a-Lago. And they're trying to say it was, not real, but I don't know. I question everything. And to achieve, he's talking stargates now, so that's why I question it. If I do think it was real. And to achieve critical mass population of their hybrid human races, whose DNA templates carry reverse sequence of fire lettering. During a stellar activation cycle, the ARC tools the still functioning Nuberian diosic crystal grid from 25,500 BC, Nuberian controlled Solar Gate 4 and the false planet Battlestar Nibiru can be used to create the intentional pole shift on Earth to clear the real estate. Huh. And who's our president? A realtor. If they can successfully exterminate angelic human races from Earth, the Luciferian and Jehovah's Anunnaki races intend to return their chosen one, Anu Melchizedek descendant humans, to Earth during the SAC, which I have to look that up. The chosen ones will be used to run critical mass reverse fire letter sequences into Earth's planetary shields in the Amenti stargates in fulfillment of the Anunnaki Antichristos Grail Quest agenda. This plan was formalized in 9560 BC Luciferian Covenant and has progressively unfolding since 9560 BC. The anticipated date for the final conflict and intended orchestrated pole shift has been the 2017 till now. Many times throughout the advancement of the Atlantean conspiracy, clearly something definitely happened. A lot of us know this, not only in 2012, but 2017 with that eclipse. Like many of us knew something happened on that day, in that time. An awakening, another level of awakening. Awakening happens in different phases. You aren't just woke and that's that. There's many stages to this. But we felt this shift in the planetary grid. We noticed changes, and we did. We still do, and noticing more. Many times throughout the advancement of the Atlantean conspiracy, guardian races of the Emerald Covenant have repeatedly intervened. Guardian races have kept the angelic human in the Magi Grail line DNA templates alive within the human gene pool. So angelic humans could rise together during the 2017 BC final conflict drama to fulfill the Christos realignment mission and prevent further advancement of the Atlantean conspiracy. During the Christ drama of 12 BC and 27 AD, the founders' Emerald Covenant CDT plate teachings were translated by the three Magi Grail line. Speakers were Yeshua Melchizedek as Jesus Christ, John the Baptist, and Marima to prepare humanity for the 2017 final conflict. The heart of 12 BC through 27 AD Christ drama was not only the CDT plate teachings. Yeshua, John, and Marima, and a group of Magi Grail line angelic humans, were on an Emerald Covenant Grail quest mission to secure Earth Stargate 11 from Anunnaki draconian race infiltration. Both Lucifer and Jehovah Anunnaki races and their Anu Melchizedek Illuminati descendants seek to claim the Ark of the Covenant gold box and the Stargate tools to take control of Earth Stargate 11 for use of imploding Universal Stargate 12 during 2000 through 2017 BC stellar activation cycle. This plan was known since the success of the 25,500 BC, the Lucifer Rebellion. Yeshua and his Universal Templar security team intended to use the Ark of the Covenant Stargate tools, the rod and the staff, to release Anunnaki Nubarian diosic crystal control over Earth's Templar in the solar Stargate 4. The mission of Yeshua, John, and Merima in the Magi were intended to prepare the angelic humans of Earth to fulfill the Christos realignment mission during the anticipated 2017. In 23 AD, Yeshua and the Magi were attacked by the Anu Melchizedek, Hyksos, Hassa, Leviathan, King races. There's the words. In the event called the Essene Divide, which rendered them unable to fully complete their intended journey to the lands previously known as Northern Lohas Atlantis, the location of Earth Stargate 11. To protect the Ark of the Covenant Stargate tools, John and Merima completed part of the journey to Lohas, burying the Ark of the Covenant, the box and tools in the area now known as the Vale of Percy in England. Yeshua and his group of Magi served as signet councils, a group of angelic human Magi commissioned to run the RRT, preparing Earth's planetary shields from 2000 to 2017. The CD plate teachings of these three Essene Emerald Covenant speakers contain the planetary Templar mechanics by which the planetary Christos realignment could be achieved in the 2000-2017. These teachings were later stolen, edited, and falsified into a religious control dogma in 325 AD. In the 2000-2017, they're talking about before Christ. By the Council of Nicaea and the draconian infiltrated Church of Rome, and falsified CD plate teachings of Yeshua, John, Merima were interwoven with Anu Melchizedek Leviathan King Anunnaki history to create the canonized Bible. The mission of Yeshua, John, and Merima later resumed between 559 to 608 AD. With the quest for the Holy Grail in the Atlantean conspiracy and the hunt for the Ark of the Covenant, gold box, and Stargate tools continued in the drama of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. I don't have much battery left, but I'm gonna finish this page where it goes into King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. So King Arthurus, or Arthur, was born the Druidi Magi Grail King lineage, originally from Nohasa and later exiled into Lohas Atlantis. Arthur and his selected signet council, the Knights, were commissioned to fulfill the 10 AD and 27 AD Emerald Covenant mission that Yeshua, John the Baptist, and Merima and the Essene Magi were unable to complete due to the Hyksos and the Hassa King raids in 23 AD. The Essene Divide, Arthur's legendary sword Excalibur, was a battle sword fashioned to hold the staff Stargate tools from the Ark of the Covenant gold box, which Arthur and Victorious, the son of Merdan, retrieved from the Valley of Pusey in England, where John and Merima had buried it in 23 AD. Victorious and Merdan came to be known as Merlin, Arthur's visor, known court mystic in the Arthur legends. Victorious' father, Merdan, was a Knights Templar, Anu Melchizedek, black arts occultist, and his mother was the Celtic Magi Grail King line, originally from Lohas Atlantis. The victorious life of service to King Arthur were overshadowed by the struggle of good versus evil that existed within his genetic programming. Arthur's wife, Guinevere, was of a Celtic Magi Grail king line, originally from Lohas, Atlantis. Guinevere's sister, Selene, not Guinevere, was the lover of Arthur's impostor knight, Sir Lancelot. A Luciferian Knights Templar sent to be sabotaged by the Emerald Covenant mission Knights Templar and new Melchizedek races intentionally distorted true Arthurian period history. Teachings of the RRT and Stargate Signet councils were hidden in occult secret societies of the Knights Templar. The historical realities of the Magi Grail King lineage and Arthur's Emerald Covenant mission were intentional rewrit Nuberian Anunnaki style, romanticizing Victorous Merlin and other characters that assisted in the Knights Templar in undermining Arthur's Emerald Covenant mission. I'm going to end that there because I do have to charge my phone. I'm on page 315. I am going to continue to read from this because I'm guided to this section for, I feel right now, what's going on right now. Take it or leave it. If it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, just keep it going. Hope everyone has a beautiful day. Thanks for being here. Peace be with you.